Well, hi, Bobby. Good to see you. How are you doing? Well, it's been a while, guys. I hope you're all doing well. I did. I'm glad to see you. Well, hi, Divine Hope. Good to see you, ladies. So, I did some videos. I did the air signs and the water signs masculine reading. And they were really good. They came out masculine because the masculine energies keep coming out. And those were some good readings. So, you guys need to make sure everyone gets on over and sees the air signs and the water signs. All right. I'm going to start uploading more videos on the video side because, hold on, the dog's got to go out. I'll be right back. Hold on. Come on. Okay. Hold on. Hold on, man. Okay. Anyway, I get a lot more information out faster when I do the videos because of, we don't get all the interruptions from all of the gang stalkers. So I am going to start making more videos so I can get more stuff up there for you guys. So I just wanted to get on because I missed you guys. And I wanted to do a quick reading and tell you guys hello and I missed you. And I hope everybody's doing well. There's a lot of crazy energy going on right now. There's a lot of argumentative energy. There's a lot of stagnant energy. There's a lot of people feeling panic, fear going on. So breathe through it, guys. I missed you too, honey. I always miss you guys. You're my ladies. Thank you always for your support. I'm trying to figure out, there's been a lot of hacking going on with my business and being used incorrectly. And so I've been trying to get that stuff all worked out. So anyways, we are just going to keep moving forward no matter what. So I appreciate you all always being here when I get on. It always makes me happy when I see you guys pop up, and I really appreciate you very much. So let's get into this and see what's going on, and see what kind of crazy energies are out here for you guys going on. All right. I do have a lot of downloads I was going to give you guys, but I'm told I have to hold off for, I hope it's not a week, but right now I'm being told a week. So there's reasons. I'm sorry. All right. What do we have? We got King of Cups in reverse. Oh boy. We got somebody in their feelings, but this is not good. This is feeling, these are ugly feelings. This is using manipulation. This is mind games. This is anger on a high extreme level. This is somebody that is used to getting their way and they're not getting their way anymore. This is somebody that got themselves into something they wish they didn't now. And they're not about to turn themselves around because they're in too deep. So they're going to go harder. So this Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Yeah, 8 of Wands. Like I said, they're going to go harder. They're going harder, all right. This is rumors. This is gossip. This is hate. This is, like I said, many, many things. We'll just put it this way. You know, too many cooks in the kitchen. Yeah. Somebody, the hand in the cookie jar. Oh, in fact, hold on. I got a card for this. I'll show you in another deck. That's where this deck is sitting right here. Hold on. I'll show you who this person is. They're showing me. Let me find him. He's in this deck. Let me find him. He basically got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Okay. This is, oh, I know where this is coming from. Okay. All right. I can share this download. All right. This has to do with this overseas crap that's been going on behind the scenes. The overseas accounts. You guys will enjoy this one. I am allowed to share this download. So, you know how so many of these people thought they were getting away. Holy crap, where's that card? There it is. It's the last one. Look. It's the last one on the bottom of the deck. That's who this person is. Okay? This individual is a part of many scams, many cons. This is somebody that they travel a lot for work. They primarily live out of the country. I do believe this person, for some of you, is Danish. Some of you, this person is Scandinavian, Swedish, maybe Swiss. I just heard somebody is Australian. But this individual, it belongs to a group of people. They do various things, all kinds of scams and things. But this person got involved with someone's family. And anyways, however, they've managed to do fake insurance policies, fake death certificates, fake power of attorneys, getting someone's social security, disability, power of attorney, and then moving a trust or, what are those? Now I just lost it. Oh crap. There's a name. It's not pyramid. It's, it'll come to me. But it has to do, it's international. But anyways, this individual has been caught. A magistrate has actually caught this person. And they were in cahoots with someone's family that's in the United States. Well, everybody's being caught now and going down because they had a judge in the United States that was helping them out. So they started transferring things over. And there's more than one masculine that's involved in this that travels for work. And so they felt like when they're traveling for work, they could do all these kinds of things and nobody would figure it out or pick up on what they were doing overseas. But this magistrate has had enough of all of this. And so these people are going to get sentenced. And the scary part for many of them, and I know a lot of you will enjoy this because you have had this same thing happen to you, the magistrate is because they don't trust the system here that we have. And these people did commit these crimes overseas. See, they don't want me to talk about it because I'm going to start coughing. These people are going to be extradited for their crimes. It doesn't matter if they don't live over there. They committed the crimes over there. So they're going to do their prison time in other countries in different prisons. So that's going to be scary for some of these people that have been pulling these scams. So anyways, that's that one for you guys. But that is coming down the spiritual pipeline. And there's many people that got involved in this, and they think because they're in the United States, they may just have a passport and they travel around, and just because they go over here and they do business and they have offshore accounts and they pull money from here and there, they committed the crimes overseas. So they will be spending their prison time overseas. So anyways, that's who this person is. That's weird that he just popped out because I've been holding on to that one for a bit. Anyway. So this is this person still pulling strings, doing things all over the place. This is international. This is within states. This is many, many, many things going on. This person is involved, like I said, and I mean, there's stock market stuff going on illegally done. There's cryptocurrency illegally going on. There's offshore accounts illegally going on. There is sex crimes going on, human trafficking going on, organ trafficking as well. They just told me. So there's a lot. There's a lot. Okay. 5 of Cups. Eight of Cups. So now this person, they don't know what to do. 3 of their cups are upside down and they have 2 upright. So they're still feeling like maybe they could pull this off. So this means that there's people that are bowing out now, that they're afraid of what is going to happen. And let's see, and then there's 8 different individuals that were involved in this that are walking away. There's 2 still that are going to hang on though, okay? There's 2 that want to hang on. Oh yeah. 4 of Pentacles. These 2 want to hang on tight because it's all about the money. It's all about the money. Page of Swords here. So this is that gang stalking energy, but this is also the poison pen. You know, this is like hacking into someone's emails, hacking into someone's phone. This is taking people's pictures, videos, their information, creating fake profiles, but going out and talking to people as if they're that individual that they're trying to take down. So there's a ton of us that this has happened to, that people are using our information. They go through, they hack into your platforms, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, social media, or they get in your phone, they try to clone it, or they go get a burner, and then they turn around and they communicate with people that you would know as you. Okay? King of Pentacles. So there's a King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn that is stuck in this. Okay? He's right in the middle. He's still hanging on, though. He's hanging on, though. He's one of the people hanging on. Right in the thick of it. Fool. Yep. This person's definitely a fool, and this person didn't care. They still wanted to try to move forward, and they wanted to do everything that they could to make this happen. There's also an Aries, and there's also a Sagittarius masculine as well. For some of you. But they're in this King of Pentacles energy. Okay, that's the con. That's the scammer. There's the Saggy right there. Okay. I heard that person's hanging on for dear life, the Sagittarius. Keep hearing this person's like whacked out, geeked out. Tower. They're all getting a tower. They're all getting a tower. They thought if they took this stuff overseas, they would never get caught. And they thought if they took this in different states and had multiple people doing this everywhere, that the person it's happening to would get so flustered, so overwhelmed, so frustrated that they would give up. They'd shut up. They'd quit speaking out the truth. They'd quit sticking up for themselves. And, well, that's not what's happening. They came up against very strong individuals. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Cups. There's a relationship here. There's a couple. Yeah, they're in hangman mode. They're not sure what to do. They're sticking together, though. There's a couple here sticking together. Definitely a water. It's the King of Cups in reverse. He's a couple with somebody. Yeah, there's also a third party. There's a third party situation here, too, going on. And everybody gained from this, and they gained a lot. It wasn't a little. That's why these people are holding on so tight. They pulled the. You guys, these are things that have been going on through generations and generations through families. Okay, and that's why these people are so confident that they can still continue to do this, because the resources that they have, the people that they know, and the people that were put in place through different organizations, through different groups, through different authority figures. And like I said, they always figure when they do this stuff to you and they have it going on everywhere around you, you will lose your mind and go crazy, because most people do. Most people go nuts and go crazy and they can't handle it. And they came up against some good people here that they aren't going to give up. They know who they are. They love themselves. They know that these things that happened to them were unjust. And you guys know that have been in this stuff. Look, got 7 of Wands. This is them trying to set somebody up again. Some of you, you've been set up 7 different times or more. Meaning people have been sent toward you to love bomb you, to date you, but they were paid or they gained something out of it. But the goal was to get you in a compromising position so they could use that against you. And they still want to do this. They still want to do it. But this is going to be the ultimate ending for them, because there's a tower here. So it's coming out. And all the people that got involved, especially this Sagittarius, and there's an Aquarius, okay? This isn't going to be good times. It's not going to be good times. Okay, I've had this. No, okay, I can talk about this one too. This download. Hold on. They're scratching to come back in. 1 second. And I'm going to give you this other download, because this one is weird. And I know this one happened to someone. And I can't tell you who, because he told me about it. Hold on. Okay, so the reason this just like hit me was because you see these pens and how they're poking in that person's skin? So I had somebody that went through, he's gone through a lot, and he'd found out that this was through his line, through his on his mother's side, that this happened. And he didn't think anybody would believe him. And we were talking one day, and he was telling me, you don't believe all these crazy things that have happened to me. And he goes, I can't talk to anybody about it because everybody says I'm crazy and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I bet I won't. And he's like, no, I bet if I tell you, you will. And I'm like, no, just tell me. So anyways, he was waking up with welts and scratches and burn mark things in him. And he didn't, it was freaking him out. He was having night terrors, night paralysis. He was being followed all over the place. And he couldn't figure it out. He was LDS. He went on an LDS mission. He's a very special individual. He's of Polynesian culture. He's just a sweet, sweet man. And his wife totally, believes in what was happening and going on to him. But anyways, he needed someone to talk to. So we were talking one day, and he was really, I mean, he'd go to apply for jobs, and the jobs would get blocked. He'd get on a job, he'd get fired. Friends, certain family members, people were being mean and rude to him, and he didn't understand, because he's a sweet person, and he just didn't get all these things. And then he felt like he didn't fit in anywhere, and he has a very religious belief system, but then he also has a very spiritual belief system. But then he started finding out things about when his mom was pregnant with him, and different things, and it was all kind of coming together. Well, he was being targeted because of he's a very special individual, and he has a big mission here, and he was scared. And so we were talking, and I'm like, well, that's the energy that they purposely put you in, because then they can mark you as crazy and paranoid and different things. And I'm like, you have to start sticking up for yourself. And I'm says the worst thing you can do is live in fear, because that's when they harvest your energy, and that's when they win, and blah blah blah. Well, he's like, hey, I got to tell you something else. No, so we were talking about all the people following him in cars and different things, and all the weird things happening. And then he goes, I was in the grocery store. And he goes, this guy kept following me around the grocery store. And he goes, and this happened multiple times. He goes, but this time this guy came up right next to him and got really close, and he got nervous, and he kind of looked at the guy, and then all of a sudden the guy like took something and slammed it into the side of his leg, and it pricked him. That's where that pen. Well, anyways, he's like, oh my God. And the guy turned around and took off. And he was like so shocked, and he was so put back by what had happened to him, and freaked out. He's like, Steph, I got home, and he goes, I looked at my leg, and my whole leg, side of my leg, started getting cellulitis. So be careful, guys. Be very careful, because like I said, soon as I saw that pen, that just went back, and this poking in the skin like this, that's what that reminded me of, him sharing that story with me. And so, you know what? It is very real. And some of you, they have tried so hard to get rid of you guys. They've tried so hard to do so many things to make you sick, because so many of these people have taken out life policies, and they've cashed them in. They've they got so frustrated, and they're so greedy. They're like, well, if we can't get rid of them, then we're just going to declare them dead. And we'll gang stalk them and put them in a corner, and we'll make them so scared that they'll just go hide. And then if they have any kind of social media platforms, we will just destroy their platforms. We'll turn them in as they need to be on a watch list for the government because they're dangerous, or we'll create something that makes them look like they're a part of a sex trafficking or human trafficking, or we'll make them out to be a prostitute or a drug. It's just crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. Well, when that didn't work, they're like, oh my God, we can't get rid of him. Okay, well, we're just going to get the old death certificate out. We're going to go across country or in a different state. We'll get a different judge. We'll get a doppelganger or whatever. And they go in, they get a doctor, right, to sign off or whatever on a death certificate. They create a scenario that you died. And they've already been taking loans off these life insurance policies. But now they can't get any more loans, so they've got to have you disposed. So they go ahead and they give, the fake death certificate. They turn it in, and bam. But then they create another problem. Yep, exactly. 100%, Divine. I know. I'm with you. So there you have it. But see, now they've created a huge problem for themselves, because you guys are alive. They've declared you dead. And some of you, they change your birthdays around, your names around, your who your parents are. I just came across this whole thing with Ancestry.com, where many people are hiring people to go in and take you out of your own lineage line. So as far as inheritances go, they go in, they have somebody flub that up, right? They get a fake DNA test for the judge and say it's somebody else's of your line. It's not you. Bam. They've got it. You should see what my credit reports look like right now. There's all kinds of people that have cars under my name. There's some gal that she's using my name, and she's got well, there's a couple people that have phone numbers under my name, but hers comes up 100% before my number. So she's got herself registered as me before I do. They have me in states I've never been in. I haven't been out of Utah in years, years. So these people are in big trouble. Big, 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 big time trouble. Especially when you hire somebody to go in and flub up someone's credit. And some of you, yes, these people have used your names, used your money, and gone out and bought things underneath your name. Some of you, it's that. And then some of you, they've went ahead and they hired somebody that's supposed to fix credit. So they go in illegally and they add all kinds of stuff to your credit to make you look irresponsible, to make you look like a horrible individual, and you have all this debt, all these judgments, liens, all kinds of things underneath you. And then when they get in front of their judge, like, look how irresponsible they are. They can't handle their money. We need to take care of their money for them. Yep. Oh yeah. That last the first neighbors that I had, well, I had two sets of neighbors at the last place I lived that were stealing my mail, getting in my house without my permission. You know, the landlord, I guess, was letting them get in through my garage code because they were in on it too. We'd come home and we'd see our stuff was disturbed. We'd see doors we closed open, different things. But that way, you know, that's where they can plant their little listening devices, their cameras and things. Oh, and another thing, some of you, they can put listening devices and cameras in your actual outlets. I don't know if some of you know that, but yes, they can actually put them in your outlets. Okay. That's, I've been meaning to tell you guys that one for a while now. I know you guys know they can put them in your smoke detectors. They can put them in your heater vents. They can put them in your shower heads. It's sick, you guys. But then they take what you're doing in your home, they put it on the dark web, and they view you like you're the Truman Show. And these sick and twisted elite people, they make bets. They sell you off to the highest bidder. And then it's like the Hunger Games, but it's not. It's more like there's a show, I can't remember what the name of it is, where all these really, really rich people, it's like they've done everything in their life. They can't buy anything else. They're basically bored with themselves. They have zero creativity. They've hunted every kind of animal on the earth that they could hunt. They've done everything that they think they can do. So the last thing is, well, we need to hunt people. I'll have to remember, I have to find out what the name of that show is. So they take people that they consider to be nobodies, and they traffic them, they drug them, and then they ship them to, it'd be like Epstein Island, like kind of like that kind of thing, or like Diddy's house. But these are hunters, okay? And they basically, once the people come to, they throw them out on this giant island or like piece of property, and they basically have whatever they got there with, and they throw them out there, and then these elites go out with their guns and whatever, and they hunt them. They hunt them. Yep, I know, honey. It's horrible. Live in New York. Yeah, this has become so out of control. You know what movie I'm talking about, don't you? It's disgusting. And they act, human life doesn't mean anything to these people. It's so sad. It's disgusting. And like they've moved past animals. They're hunting human beings. And they hunt these poor people and terrorize them. But you got to remember, at the same time, they're having a great time doing this because they're creating that loose energy, which they energy harvest off of them. And I mean, I can't imagine how these people feel and what happens. It's so disgusting to me. But I just have a very worried feeling for somebody right now, that somebody's going to get poisoned by something that they're going to get poked with, and they're not, it's going to be like why I was prodded to bring that story up. And look at this. Like I said, look really close. Okay? So this could be multiple people trying to come at you guys. I mean, when you're out and about and you know that you're a target, please be mindful. I know it's hard, and I know it sucks to go out and to feel like you have to watch everywhere, every person around you. And you have to feel like when you go out, it's an uncomfortable situation. But no, that you guys are very protected. You know, you guys that don't participate in this horrible, rotten debauchery here, you know you're a good person. You are upright. You believe in a higher power. And you know you're a person that follows like the 10 Commandments. You know you will be protected. Okay? So keep the faith. I know it's hard sometimes. All right, what else, Spirit? Ace of Wands. So this is trying to come out sideways. It did completely come out sideways. But these people are angry. Okay? These people are angry. And somebody's got a key to someone's house and they don't know it. I keep hearing somebody's landlord went and made a key to someone's house. So be careful. Be careful. But these people are mad. They're mad. They're used to getting their way. Empress, this is who they're after. This is who they're targeting, an Empress. Okay? This is divine feminine energy all day long. Okay? So, primarily Empress energy is Libra, Taurus, but you know if you're a target or not. You know if you're in this Empress energy. You know if you've been working very hard on yourself. If you're trying to master yourself. Okay? This is you then. It doesn't matter about that sign. Two of Swords. This Empress is very guarded. And look, they're coming back up again. Depends. So, you're a very difficult target, my dear. You are giving these people a challenge, and congratulations. You are making this so hard for these people. They hate this. You frustrate them. I keep hearing, though, the cat's out of the bag. The cat's out of the bag. What else do we have? 9 of Pentacles. This is all about money. But this is your hard work, okay? This 9 of Pentacles, this is not... they're trying, you started something. So you may have a platform like I do. Okay. You may have just a business. It could be a shop. You know, I keep hearing hair and nails technician, nail tech, like a hairstylist. And you must have your own business. They're targeting your business now. That's what the goal here is to target your business. Okay? You're guarded, though. They've tried to poison you. It hasn't worked. They've tried to harm you. I heard they've tried to have you kidnapped. They've tried to have your kids kidnapped as well. 3 of Swords. The goal is to break your heart. Break your heart. Some of you, they're using a voodoo doll. Okay? And they're having a heyday with this voodoo doll. Some of you, they take an animal's heart and they do a ritual with it, just like they'll do tongues of animals too. And then they do their ritualistic, whatever they do over it, trying to cause you to not talk, to choke, to not be able to speak, to be in fear, or to have a heart attack or a stroke. Okay? That's what that energy is about. It's over. It's over. World card. It's over. It's over. Whoa. And you know what else? Bottom of the deck. Judgment. Judgment. So, There's many people involved in this. Like I said, this is a worldwide operation, international, that has happened to you. And there's eyes all over you, Divine Femme, watching you, okay? There's many people watching you involved in this, okay? So don't worry, you've got this. You know, it's over for these people, okay? Somebody is going to try to come in and offer you, there's nothing in this cup. It's an empty cup. So just beware. Somebody's going to try to come in and offer you a fake cup of love. Some of you, it's going to be an apology because, like I said, when these people find out they're going to get extradited, can you imagine thinking, oh, I got away with this, all these crimes over, nobody's going to do anything to us here because we got everybody bought off. And then all of a sudden they find out that overseas, the magistrate, I'm pretty sure that's what they just keep telling me magistrate. And I haven't looked up, but I think that's what they call a judge over in other countries. But this magistrate doesn't care. And then I also heard, since these are high profile people that have done this, so some of these officials that know this magistrate, and I don't know how they're connected or whatever, but you got to remember, these people are all connected into human traffickers. Many of us, our families, hired people out of these secret societies, these organizations, or judges that know people, said, don't worry, we'll set this all up. You just keep giving us the money. You give us the people that we need to sacrifice, blah, 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 whatever, right? But some of them didn't know the depths of what these people were into. Some of them didn't. They didn't have a problem. They knew that they would go ahead and try to human traffic your family member. And your families are like, oh, this is even better. This is even better. We'll definitely get rid of them, right? Well, in the interim of this, some of these officials, and these are these overseas officials, they know this magistrate. I'm not sure what their positions are or whatever, but some of them have younger kids, young adult kids, and down. They have platforms. These people are so stupid, they didn't double check into some of these kids that they were catfishing. They ended up catfishing, and this is another reason this magistrate is so pissed off. They ended up catfishing and trying to human traffic some of these authority figures that know this magistrate. And then when the magistrate digged into this, because they didn't get the kids, well, the kids went to their parents. Their parents are authority figures. They're not like the magistrate. They're some kind of authority figures. When they started figuring this out, it was all interconnected. Well, then they dug even deeper on the end, and they brought it back to the United States. So that's the other reason why this magistrate is going to go so hard, because he has people breathing down their throat about these Americans that think they're so damn cool with their trafficking operations. And they don't care the family members that got involved. They want everyone going down. So that's the other reason why they are going to be extradited over to wherever they decided to do this. And it's all connected. Like you always say, Divine Hope, follow the money, right? It's just like these people that do these, where they clone our phones, they hack our stuff, and then they go and they pretend to be us, and they go to catfish other people, and they're pretending to be us. Well, you have a device you're doing that on. You guys are fools, because if you think that they can't connect all that together, they can. They will still bust you. You can go ahead and clone our phones. You can go ahead and hack our stuff. It's all illegal. But there's a device that you're doing it off of too. And it doesn't matter if you cloned our phone. Yep, I know. I always know when they're recording or they've tapped in my line because it echoes. you know, or they hang up in the middle of a call, or you try to call and you can't call, it won't go anywhere. That's because they're rerouting you to their stupid NSA contact center that's got to, reroute you or whatever. Oh yeah, they know exactly who's got these phones. The government can't. That's why these people are so dumb. The government came up with the burner phone before the criminals got the burner phone. Any kind of equipment these people ever have gotten their hands on, our government, our military had them first. And many of these people as well that, get involved in this stuff, they believe that the people that have told them they've been doing these kinds of things for so long, for so many years. Don't worry, this is a smooth operation. We've been doing this for generations through generations. So don't worry. We will get somebody to take care of it. You just keep doing what you're doing and bring us what we need. And there's also some family members out here that owe some of these people sacrifices because they weren't able to get the person that was promised. And so they're being told, well, you better come up with something else. And they prefer children over adults. So, and the sad part is what these people don't understand is they targeted their own family members and they didn't get those family members. Well, then these people are going to, and then those family members stole inheritances, stole assets, stole all kinds of things. Well, they ended up with all the goods and we ended up with nothing. Why do you think that you won't become a target? I don't understand why they don't think when you're messing around with these kind of crooked, horrible, filthy people and you entrust in them and they do these things. Why do you believe that they won't target you? And why do you believe that there's not always a plan for the end of you? They always have a plan for anyone that they make a deal with. Anyone they blackmail, there's an end game for you always. And if you don't give them what they want, you get a toe tag. You get a toe tag. Oh yeah, that's weird you just brought that up because there was a giant thing. I haven't gotten to it yet, but there was a giant thing in the news about the cartel right now. There's all kinds of stuff. There's biker gangs, that are involved in this stuff. There's white supremacist groups. There was some the other day yeah, basically everyone. It's anybody that's greedy. It's anybody that doesn't want to go out and earn an honest day's work. That's weird because some KKK leader passed away just recently. I don't know what group or what part he was of, but I saw it. It came up. I didn't go read it. I was too busy. I screenshot so many videos and things I'm going to go back and read because then I can go back and pull it up and remember it. And then I get too busy. I get going. And then I have all these videos that I've done that I want to go back and watch and listen to. And then I never get to them. And then I'm in there deleting because, oh God, that was like 2 weeks ago. I was going to watch that one and I got too busy and I never got to it. So that's one of those things. But yeah, some KKK leader passed away recently. I don't know to what group or faction or organization or what he belonged to, but he passed away recently. But the heading said that this put a lot of people in an uproar because they knew when he passed, a lot of secrets were going to come out. The organization would break up because there was too many people in this organization. They didn't want to be in it. But he'd been running it for so long and he had so much power over these people and everybody was so blackmailed that went in that they all just stayed in alignment because they feared for their lives and their families' lives. And so now, I guess that he's passed away. This is going to be a big thing, I guess. So, no, I'm not a fan of TikTok. there's a lot of videos that have nothing to do with seriousness that I have a TikTok account only because my son and I watch. There's so many funny comedians on TikTok that I like, and he's always showing me crazy videos. I never get into my TikTok and watch anything, and I'm just not a fan of the spiritual community on TikTok. I feel like it's the Kmart of the spiritual community, so I'm just not a fan. That's my opinion. If it offends people, I'm sorry. If you have a, you have a platform over there and you do what you do, that I'm not trying to offend you. That's just my feeling of that community over there. I feel like it's very cheap. I feel like a lot of people over there that I have seen that do have channels over there, I just feel like their stuff is not from the bottom of their heart. I feel like they're over there to make, I know a lot of people make fast, easy money on TikTok. Lots of fast, easy money. So you're over there? Are you under you? Okay, well, I'll get on and I'll go over there and I'll follow you. I do have a doppelganger over there. She's a Pisces. She steals my content and thinks because she uses it on TikTok that she's going to get away with it. I think it's funny. Okay. Let's just for the heck of it get this deck out and see what comes out in this deck. Just for the heck of it, okay? Since this deck is right here. You're right. You're right. I've heard Rumble's really good. I know there's a lot of people going to Rumble. A lot of people on Patreon. Yes, those guys are. I know who those guys are. They are. And they are classy ladies. 100%. Empress Bella, I think she's got a TikTok. I know Gigi has one, and I love Gigi. She's great. And I think she's going to school for like psychology or something. She's been doing that for a while now, and she's amazing. Rumble's good. All right, let's see what this deck has to say to us. All right, Spirit, speak to us. Give us some answers. What do we got here? Ooh, we got somebody in the 10 of Swords. Careful, careful. Somebody's Ooh, all right, there's three things. Oh, this is creepy. All right. Oh man. Whew. There's somebody that's military. This person has been imprisoned. Ooh. This is by the very people that they got in cahoots with. Okay? So this is not that they're put in prison, this masculine energy. He's ex-military, they just said. The group that he got in with has now turned on him, and they have imprisoned him, enslaved him. Oh, man. They've had a good time torturing him and I keep hearing waterboard, all kinds of stuff. They're putting him through it, man. They don't want me to talk. They don't want me to talk about this. Oh, hold on. Oh, they don't want me to talk. Well, I'll tell you what. He's been trained. They won't break him. He's been trained. They won't be able to break him. He's had the kind of training where they split your brain. Split your brain off, and they do that for a reason. If you This is a super soldier. Okay, this is what I've tapped into. If you know anything about super soldiers, the reason why they're so valuable, or they were, this has to do something with the Montauk Project. So, jeez, this reminds me of somebody that used to be a super soldier. He was taken out by a past president of ours. Oh my gosh. Anyways, he explained it, that the way they split them and put them through basic torture, of the kind of torture they do, they can use them as trained assassins. So when they go into the one side of their brain to become the assassin, whatever job or mission they're put on, when they come back from it, whatever the handler does to them to flip them into that other side of their brain, they will not remember what they did. They have you can put them through the worst of the worst, and they will not give, because they can't, because they were in that other side of their brain. I watched him. The person I'm talking about, I followed him for years before they killed him, because that's how I learned about super soldiers. I cried when they killed him. I cried. He was such a sweet guy. I couldn't believe what he had been through. And it was so sad, because he was trying to tell the world. He was trying so hard to get people to understand. And this is before this was a long time ago that I found him and followed him. There's tons of them there's a whole super soldier summit that you can go watch. And there's tons of them that they come together and they talk about this. But whoever this is right now, he's trapped. He's tried to get out before. He's a Taurus. He's tried to get out before. And they've done this to him multiple times. Multiple times. So he was raised through a program. He didn't have a choice. This was his life. Gene Davis. His last, I want to say, I'll have to go find. So a couple of his videos are in my playlist. I can't get up the name. It's been so long. I want to say Sam Spears or Spires. Corey. There's a whole bunch of them that were in the program with him. Corey, I can't remember Corey's last name. And then there was a guy, an older guy, that followed him forever because he was trying to save him, and he was trying to do a documentary on him and follow him, because they wanted to get this out, because all these guys went through this program as children together. Some of them were babies and infants, and they were all a part of Project Montauk. Yes, they were the super soldiers. Yes, back in the day. Yes. 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 Yep, you know who I'm talking about. Yes, they can have a finger snap, a flash of a color, someone get on the phone, they say one word to them, they can clap their hand, a smell, they can inject a smell in the air. He'd wake up all the time after he'd get put on these missions, and he would have blood on him, cuts, all kinds, and he had he couldn't tell you where he was or what he did. Now sometimes he could, because the problem is they start coming out of this programming in their 30s. So this programming comes undone in their 30s, and that's when they lose control of them. That's what he said. That's what I know from what I went down that rabbit hole for the longest time, because I felt it was so sad, and it just broke my heart, that what we do to actual people, it just breaks my heart. Okay, there's two more other stories here besides him. So he's imprisoned within his own organization. He's tried to get out before. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, yes. You're exactly right. I think if I'm correct, it's been so long. I think his name is Sam Spears. Sam Spires. It might not even be Sam. His last name is Spears. I swear it's Spears. Anyways, it's in my playlist. Uh-huh. The Clintons killed him. The Clintons killed him. They gave him something, and it was black that he was throwing up, and he was raised. His mother, I seen all kinds of interviews with his mother. She didn't know what to do. He was a part of that group in London that they took him, and they did all kinds of weird stuff to him there too. And I think that Jimmy Savile weirdo was involved. I'll have to watch that. I'm sure I watched it, but I don't. I mean, I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember that whole story. But I'll have to watch that again. I'll have to go back and see if I can pull up some of those in my playlist, and I'll post them in the I'll just post them so that you guys can see them. It's just interesting, I post things, you guys, and it doesn't mean that everything in it resonates with you. We're being informed. That's what we're here to do. It doesn't mean that everything that I post and that I put out there that you guys, I'm not forcing anything down your throat. I'm not trying to make you believe in anything. I'm trying to make you aware. There is so much out there. Yes, the military industrial complex. Yep. Oh no, they don't care. I mean, which president was it that told us that's what was it, Reagan? That said that we were supposed to be the most thing that we should is before he left. I think it was Reagan. In a speech, he had said the military complex is what we should most fear. The industrial, yeah, it's something like that. But I post lots of different videos and things on all kinds of subject matter. Because many of you, when you get on your journey, you're in seeking mode and you're seeking out things about yourself, or you're seeking out subject matter that might give you a connection to something with your past life that has to do with your present life. You evolved back here because whatever happened in that past, you or the person currently that you're involved with, whether it's a family member, a friend, an ex, whatever, you guys had some kind of a battle, and it repeats until one of you gets out of that cycle. And sometimes the places change. You come back in the other person's position, and the other person before was in the other position. I'll have to watch it for sure. Okay, for someone else, someone is in jail. There's someone else that's in jail. Okay, so we got someone imprisoned by their own group that they got involved with, and they turned on them. This person has tried to get out multiple times. Someone else is in jail. Okay, and then there's someone else that is in their own mental prison. And whoever this person is that's in their own mental prison, they're breaking themselves down with shame, with anger, with resentment, with guilt. God, I keep hearing this person's a cutter. So this person may cut themselves so that they can actually feel pain. You've heard about people that, I don't understand cutting and cutters, but I guess from what I've read and the people I know that have done it, they get so disassociated with pain that they try to cut themselves so that they feel that pain again, or that they feel. And if it doesn't resonate with people, you don't have to watch it. It's like I said, so many people aren't aware of the information out there that's available. And like I said, it's just information, and not everything you might watch. I watch all kinds of stuff, and then I post it for you guys, and not everything resonates for me. But there's a ton of information in there that does. It's just like when you get on someone's platform like mine and you watch a reading. Not everything is gonna resonate from you, because we have so many messages coming in, so many passed on people. spirit guides, angels, different people that we all get information from that wants to get information over. And so it's, you will only get to pick up certain pieces of it that will be there for you. And that's there for a reason. Some of you guys, you might watch a whole video and almost the whole thing, you're like, oh my God, that whole thing just resonated with me. I can't believe that. Basically, I felt like that whole thing was about me. And then there's a lot of people that keep getting on people's channels and they think when a name pops out and it's their name, oh my God, they're targeting me. Do you know how many people have that name in the whole world? And the only, when you get that way, if it's bad, and if you didn't do bad, then if that name pops out and whatever's coming out is not good, and you take it as that reader or whoever the messenger is putting the message out there targeting you, you're crazy. You're crazy. We don't do that. I mean, maybe karmics do that have platforms, but that's not how those of us that are connected work. It comes naturally out. You know when you watch us do it. You know, and those that think that every time their name pops out or something that would definitely connect them to something, if you're freaking out and you want to go on venge mode on the person that has the platform, well, you're a problem. And I guess you are attached to their problems. And I guess you are a part of what has happened to that person, or you wouldn't be reacting that way. Just saying. Just saying. All right, what else? Well, there's a lot of those. Lovers. There's a feminine here that's guarded, that's involved in all this. Okay? She's attached to this masculine. Okay? Here's that King of Pentacles. The super soldier dude. Okay? Here's his partner in crime. Okay? This is them when they're on a good note. Okay. Somebody's been waiting for their ship to come in. Somebody's been waiting for their ship to come in. But guess what? Their ship sailed away and they didn't get what they wanted. Their ship sailed away. This person, these three masculines I'm talking about here, they got fooled. They were told that they were going to end up very, very, very well off. And just wait, your ship's going to come in. Just wait, your ship's going to come in. Well, it's not. The ship sailed away. Thank you. I love you too. Have a great night. Sleep well. All right. This masculine wants to take a different route now. Wants to go down a different path. Okay? This masculine wants to go down a different path. Okay? This is spirit right here telling him this is the direction you want to go. This won't be the easy route, which you've chose over and over and over, but that easy route ended up putting you here. And this feminine that you don't want to let go of, that you keep holding on to for dear life, well, you stay connected, you're going to keep waiting. So spirit has come to this person, whether it's in a dream, it's a vision, it's numbers, it's synchronicities, it's somebody out of nowhere that they have ran into. Because this will happen. God will send people in. And they will put a messenger on this earth. Because I've had it happen to me. Out of nowhere. And somebody will come up to you in a strange situation. Not to harm you. Not to harm you at all. They're a messenger. They're like an angel in a human body. And they will have a message for you. I've had it happen to me a couple times. And when they approach you, you won't feel negativity. You won't be scared by any means. You will know that they're a safe individual. And they will have it, they will know, they know how to approach you. And when they approach you, you will feel okay for them to approach you. And they will get a message to you. And that'll be it. You'll never, ever, ever, ever see them again. He's either had that already happen or it's going to. But he knows this is the right way. Okay? The way he went before was wrong. The way he went before left him sitting here waiting as the ship sailed away. Now, this is going to be a bitter, bitter, hard battle. He got set up. He got set up. Everybody's pointing the finger at him now. Okay? Everybody's pointing the finger at him now. Some of you, this feminine is a Gemini. Some of you, the feminine is an Aquarius, Libra, or I heard Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Virgo. Yeah, right? Gemini, Libra. Oh, and Aquarius. Excuse me, and Aquarius. Okay? That's the feminine. Some of you, the masculine is a Virgo, a Taurus, a Capricorn, an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. Okay? Put it wherever it goes in your story. There is a passed on loved one for this masculine energy that was a fire sign that is really trying to guide this individual. It's a fire sign, passed on loved one that's trying to guide this masculine. Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here, Spirit? I said there was a Virgo Queen of Pentacles. All right. All right. All right. Oh, there's a third party. There's a third party. There's a third party. She's a third party. Okay? So she's a third party to this party. Okay? So he already has her, but then she also has joined. This is going to make a lot of problems here. Oh, it already has, they said. A lot of problems. Okay? All right. So this third party energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, feminine. And then we have Aries. I mean, not Aries, excuse me. We have Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Oh, boy. Bottom of the deck. This masculine's aging. Okay, the light's gone on. He's gone inward. He knows, he knows, he knows, he knows, he knows. There's a Queen of Cups energy. That this masculine, he wants to get to this Queen of Cups energy. There's a Queen of Cups energy from his past that nothing ever transpired or transformed from. Somehow he came into connection with her. I'm not sure how. But when he thinks about this queen, however they came together, this Queen of Cups brought this childlike energy out of this masculine. That was a very sweet side of him. Because she has that nurturing energy, that loving energy, that peaceful energy, that energy like, come into my house, you know, I'll cook you the best homemade meal, fill your belly up with lots of good food. We will sit down and we will watch movies, we'll play games, we'll do fun things together. We'll go out on the town, have some fun together. But her family means very much to her. And when he came into her life, she was very open-hearted with him. She was open-armed with him. She showed him a side of herself that he doesn't generally get from other feminines, because he usually gets women that come towards him for materialistic reasons, okay? They keep telling me he's a good looking man. He's a very good looking man. He's a specimen. So he doesn't have a hard time attracting women. Okay. Um, and besides looking good, he smells good, and he had a lot of nice things, and so it wasn't hard for him. I mean, women just flocked to him. This feminine didn't look at him in that way. She looked at him as a genuine person. She saw the wounded side in this man. She saw the side that nobody nurtured in him. And when they had conversation, it was real conversation. It was genuine conversation. It was authentic. And it didn't go anywhere because there was too many people interfering. And they felt that she wasn't flashy enough for him. She wouldn't look good enough on his side at certain events and things. And she wasn't nasty. She didn't get down low and low. And these other women are willing to be that way. I keep telling you guys that these women that are willing to do anything sexually for these men, it doesn't mean that they respect you. It really doesn't mean that they respect you. It just means that you're easy. It means that they can also call you up anytime and you'll drop on your knees. You'll flop on your back for them. They can put you like just because you fulfill some man's nastiest, freakish fetish that they have, that doesn't mean they hold you in high honor. That doesn't mean they hold you in high honor at all. But for some reason, there is a whole generation of women out here that truly, truly believe that being freaks in the sheets, in a nasty way, is what I'm saying, in a foul way, they feel like that binds them to these men. I don't know. I don't understand myself because I'm not into that stuff, never have been. And I've had people try to paint me as that individual, and it's the furthest thing from me. And I don't care. They can do and say whatever the hell they want, but none of it's true about me. So, that this man fell in love with this Queen of Cups energy because she was nothing of that sort. And he made the mistake to tell some people that he thought was close to him about her and his feelings about her, and they made fun of him. They made fun of him because the people that he ran with are all superficial, because that's the group and the people that he was raised around. Lots of regret, lots of regret, lots of regret. Here's the Aquarius. Okay, I can only show this card for a second because we get in trouble. Ba-doop, ba-doop. Anyways, this Aquarius energy, that's this feminine right here that he's married to, or in a relationship with. Some of you, it's a fake marriage. This is a feminine that always has to be the star. She always has to be the center of attention. This is a feminine that will have a group of women, like her own little entourage that runs around and follows her, like a Jennifer Lopez energy. But her friends are peasants in her mind. They're peasants, okay? They're minions. She always makes them feel insecure below her. She talks down to her friends. But then when she treats them too crappy, she'll go out and buy them back. She'll do things to put them in a position because they're greedy and they want to be like her. They want to follow her so bad, and they don't have any self-worth that when she goes and basically manipulates them back into her energy, because it's like she's got to get that tribe back under control under her because she needs that entourage. It fills her narcissism and her control issues that she's got. And it makes her feel powerful to have this group of women that she considers to be her peasants following her around. Yep. So that Queen of Cups energy I was talking about, she's an Empress right there. You see that? That's the Empress. Okay? And it's funny because in many of the strength cards, you see the emperor or the empress with the lion, and they're either pulling the mouth apart or trying to control it in some way. That's about the person, either emperor or the empress. That's them fighting their own demons. That is them mastering themselves. That is them working on their shadow side. So look at her. She's in complete control. This is an empress that has been through many, many battles over and over again. And she's not going to let anyone knock her off. Okay? She's not going to let anyone knock her off. This is an Empress energy. She's a Queen of Cups energy. She could be her sun sign or water sign or Venus sign, or her moon Lilith, they just said, would be water. She's very confident. She doesn't have to impress anybody. See, she's not in any fancy clothes or anything. She does not have to impress anyone. That's not who she is. She doesn't care. She finds that to be a personal problem for other people if they don't want to see who she is. She's about substance. Okay? She's not about the superficial. This is an individual you could sit down and have conversation hours and hours. This is somebody that has a really fun demeanor, great disposition. This is somebody that has a personality that people naturally attract to. Of course, she's a beautiful person too on the outside, but she's doesn't have to be flashy. She doesn't have to have a group of women following her around like they're in high school and they're 30, 40, 50, 60, and they still feel like they have to have that little group of women running around like high schoolers, being catty and petty. Okay? She works very hard on herself. Okay? This is her working on things in the background. This is her doing her thing. Now, somebody gave some dirty money to somebody to come after her. And whoever did that, they're going to lose that money. Yep, they sure are. They sure are. They're going to lose that money. Knight of Wands energy. That's stuck. That's who was sent towards her. It didn't work out. He never even made it towards her. So they go ahead and they send one of their weakest warriors towards her. This is a Knight of Wands energy, okay? Oh, he's got a dirty wand too to top it off. He's got a dirty wand. Yeah, they sent him. Yeah, look. Ha! There she is. Ha ha! There she is. There she is. Yep. They sent him in towards her. He never made it. Some happened. Some happened. Oh, I keep hearing busted and disgusted. Busted and disgusted. Oh, there you go. Judgment. Some happened to him when he tried to travel towards her. Some happened when he tried to travel towards her. Look, I split the deck. Justice. Judgment and justice. That was a bad move. Whoever sent him in towards this divine feminine is to block this masculine and her ever getting back together, okay? Now, this masculine that has been in trouble, he's in deep regret that he didn't make a different, he's in deep regret he didn't make a different decision. There's also a masculine here that got involved. There's another masculine here that got involved. So the one that they sent in is like an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that never made it. He got stopped with justice and judgment. But there's also another masculine here that's studying up. Okay? These people do not want these two people to come back together. They live in fear. He's unprogrammed. Okay? And those of you that it's not the super soldier, that's the mental prisoner or actually in jail right now. Everybody knows when this masculine gets out and gets away from all this, he's going back towards that divine feminine. He doesn't care anymore. He doesn't want anything to do with these people. He's done. He's had enough. He doesn't care anymore. He doesn't have the same passion he had before for this type of life. This lifestyle. It doesn't impress him. He's disgusted with himself. Totally disgusted what he got himself into, what he allowed himself to get pulled into. He doesn't want anything to do with it anymore. He's had enough. But there's another masculine here behind the scenes that's holding on very tight. He's studying something. Okay, he could be a lawyer, he could be a judge, he could be some kind of official. He's studying something to stop him. He's trying to stop the justice. So those two, because the ultimate thing is everyone worries about these two coming together, because when they come together from their lineage lines, from their backgrounds, from their DNA, through everything, these two, they have a connection that they don't even know to each other. Does that make sense? They have an actual connection with each other that they don't even know that they have this connection. And everyone knows. And when they come together, everyone knows they will never be separated. Everyone knows they are going to make a shift. They're going to make an energetic shift in the world that will bring down naturally many, many, many bad people just by these two coming together. And many people are in fear of this. So somebody's studying. Someone's got back to the old drawing board here and is convinced. Yeah. Somebody thinks there's going to be an opportunity here to stop this. This is about an opportunity to stop this. And that's what he's studying right here. He's studying hard, okay? But it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Someone gave him an opportunity. These people, they hate giving up. They're so stubborn. They're so stubborn. So they'll go find someone else. So that's what this is about. They just found another fool, okay? But this fool is another earth sign energy, okay? Some of you, okay, they want me to, okay, some of you, it's a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Some of you, it's a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Some of you, the masculine is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay? They were dumb. They took this. And they're being watched. And they didn't realize it. Some of you, these people have people that are in here that are wired and they don't even know it. They're undercover FBI. I keep hearing FBI gone rogue, I guess. So, anyways, this person, the minute they took this, they studied up real hard on what to do. This could be spell work for some of you, okay? Some of you, it's legal stuff, trying to get somebody caught up in blackmail or frame them for crimes that others committed. This is what they get. 10 of Wands. Excuse me, 9 of Wands. Excuse me. This is down and out. This is down and out. This is like, oh my God, why did I do this? Why did I do this? Why did I do this? I saw what happened with all these people here and I stepped up because I'm greedy. But this is an Ace of Pentacles. That's all this is. It didn't take much to get this person to do this. Okay? All right, what else, Spirit? All right, bottom of the deck. Wheel of Fortune. Karma's rolling forward. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Somebody has a mother here that decided to get involved. And she's heartbroken now. This is somebody's mother. Someone's mother got involved with this plan. That's someone's mother. That's the Empress's mother. The Empress I've been talking about, that's her mother. She's down and out now. She went against her own daughter. Yep. This mother energy has two sides to her. The public sees her as this, but she belongs to a group of people that play like this. So there's two sides. I keep hearing she's going to be biting the dust. Ooh, and then as soon as I said that, she's going to bite the dust. There you have it. This is what she wanted for her own daughter. That's what she wanted for her own daughter. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Look, this masculine, he's just like, oh my God, why? Why did I do this? Why did I do this to my Empress? Everybody said she wasn't good enough for me. Everybody made fun of me. And there's nothing wrong with her at all. She's the most strongest, beautiful person that I've ever known. And I knew it when I met her. And I got caught up in being a clout chaser and being greedy. Yep. Yep. He was also fooled. Okay. You have to remember, he was also fooled. He was also, by this karmic feminine, given a cup that there was nothing in. Nothing of substance, I'll put it that way. See all those fishies floating around that cup? That's what attracted him. But there's nothing of substance in the cup. So this is like, hey, we'll guarantee you lots of pretty women that look like models. Like, you know, they can't walk and chew gum at the same time. If you take them out to an event, you're going to want to sit them in a corner because you won't want them to talk to very many people because they'll say something really stupid and embarrass you. But you can offer them up to anybody in that group that might want to have a good time. And you can definitely have a good time with them. And then they have all these little friends with them. Oh, heck. You can have a threesome, a foursome, a fivesome, a sixsome, whatever sums, okay? Yes, he took this deal. He sure did. And he is forever in regret. In regret. He married somebody, got with somebody, this energy that I showed you earlier, that didn't love him. Some of you, it's an arranged marriage, okay? And he regrets it. He regrets it. He regrets it. Horribly bad. Horribly bad. Okay? All right, last run through. We'll be done with this. Hierophant. There. So guess what happened? Some of you, some of the appeal to the situation that he was brought up in, that he married into, whatever, he was guaranteed a spot. See that? This is a high power spot. Okay? For some of you, he became a fake bishop, a fake preacher, a fake priest, spiritual leader, religious leader, whatever you want to call it, in charge of a cult, secret society, blah, blah, blah. Maybe even a couple of them, okay? But he had a lot of power. He had a lot of control, and he had anything at his fingertips, okay? He regrets this now. Yeah, now he's stuck in all the lies. He's stuck in all the lies. He's scared to death to ever go back to that divine feminine because of all the lies he told about her too. He did a lot of nasty, horrible things to her behind the scenes. I heard they made him. They made him do it to her. Yeah. He's in karma. He's been given a lot of karma. He liked to party a lot and live like the high life, you know, like he dealt with celebrities, elites, probably international dignitaries. He was welcomed in places and in meetings and groups where most people never get to go or be a part of. And yes, in the beginning, he thought that was really, really cool. He thought he was big man on campus. And he had everything at his disposal. Women, cars, anything he wanted, he could get it. If not, he could get someone to get it for him. Okay? So here is the Four of Pentacles. This is holding on to what's left, what's not much. He doesn't get what he was promised because apparently he didn't follow through. Something went very left here. So he's in a very sad energy right now. He feels like a little man. He's in a Page of Wands energy. This is immature. This is insecure. This is acting out sexual behavior that is, we'll just say beneath him. Okay? He's in a very bad way. He's being triggered. He's being triggered. He's been traumatized before, and he's being triggered, and it's coming out in weird ways with him right now. Okay? He became bisexual. I heard not by choice. Okay? He's probably one of those people. Yeah, look. When he parties, he does freaky things. Okay? When he parties, he does freaky things that when he wakes up, he regrets. Yeah. He had a goal. He had a job to do. Apparently, he didn't complete it. And he's used to completing his jobs and his missions and the goals he's been given. And it was that he was supposed to destroy that divine feminine, that Empress energy, and it didn't work out. Didn't work out. Someone came along, though. Someone came along. Somebody's African American. Somebody that's African American. Aries, Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's a younger feminine energy. Somehow they recruited her. And they convinced her she's a part of a ritual. That's the ritual right there. And that's him in that energy, being a part of that. And he deeply is regretting that one now. Yeah, she's in the mix too. She got in the mix. I mean, there's tons of people. These people belong, they get connections to all kinds of weird things. And they go to these parties. I told you, some of you, she was a air sign. There's that air sign again. And this could be the air sign that he ended up marrying. But there's also an African-American that's been recruited. But this is who keeps him under control. They just told me. She's his handler. Yeah, she's his handler. She keeps him in control. When he gets out of control, and she's mean. She is mean. She doesn't mind them getting some people on him and torturing him, beating the crap out of him to get him back in alignment. Actually, she gets off on it because she harvests his energy. That's why. Yeah. She doesn't mind torturing people. She's into little kids, and that's all I'm going to say. I don't want to go further with that. And we're going to end that on this because I don't want to go down the road it's going to go. He's very sad. He's stuck in this nostalgic energy of what could have been. Of what could have been. And see that cup up there? That's that Empress that he's going, oh my God, my life would be so different. Yeah, it would have been hard. If I would have made the decision back then to be with her, yes, it would have been hard. He would have been cut off from everything and had to start over, but he could have done it. He's not a stupid man. He's a smart man. He's not dumb. No, not at all. He's very skilled, very highly intellectual, but he, I mean, this lifestyle is appealing to a lot of people. And I would say more people than not would take the bait. And he was raised with this, though. He was raised as a part of this. He was groomed. And then he and her became groomers. Okay? Now, like I said, there's a new person that's joined the ranks here. So, but anyways... Whew, that's a story. Yeah, that was a big one. Yeah. All right. That was a big one. All right, let's get some messages before we close this out. Let's get a couple angel numbers in here for you guys. Thank you all that have joined in. It's good to see you all. 99. I am courageous. Okay. It is time to get to work on the realization of your own soul's mission in life. You have a higher purpose in this life that is yours and only yours to fulfill. Unleash your true power. Somebody's closing out a bunch of cycles because I keep seeing the number 10 flip through. So somebody's closing out a bunch of cycles. 111. Because you're closing out all these cycles, you're going through an awakening. This is the universe is arranging people and experiences on your path that help you succeed and helping you to wake up to who you truly are. What else? Hold on, Banny. All right. 444. I am protected. Trust your journey. Trust the way your life unfolds and trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. Number 18, you are both open-minded and open-hearted, and your ambition is to leave this world better than the way you found it. Ensure that your goals are aligned with the collective need and with the highest good of all. And I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you very much for joining in. It's always a pleasure to hang out with you guys. Please don't forget to get over to the videos. And you got to check out the air signs and the water signs are up. Don't forget to go over there. All right. Have a wonderful night. And I hope you all sleep well. Much love.